breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Taylor Swift swallowed a bug during her show in Milan. Amateur, replied Ozzy Osbourne. Ben and J-Lo's mansion is now on the market for $68 million. That includes a home theater where you cannot watch their movies. Rick Springfield reportedly has a stalker, or as Jesse's girl calls that, karma.
Prospector ruins everything, even the news. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
We're playing classic rock video game. I'm so excited here on Rock 107. Kate, do you think this one's an easy one or a difficult one?
I think I just like this song.
All right, let's find out if anybody knows it. Here's today's classic rock video game song. Let's go to the rock lines and see if anyone knows it. Rock 107, do you know today's classic rock video game song?
I think it is the Foo Fighters' Monkey Wrench.
It is, yeah. You did not sound very convinced. Who are you?
My name is Jason.
And where are you calling from?
Wilkes-Barre.
All right, you got yourself a pair of tickets to go check out the Santana County Crows show Thursday night at Bethel Woods from Rock 107.
Thank you so much.
The classic rock video game song, The Way It Should Be Heard, Foo Fighters at Rock 107.
Prospector can be a little hot-headed. Sometimes he can be selfish. He labors to get through most social interactions.
Sometimes you can be kind of a jerk.
Today, he asked the question, am I a jerk? On Rock 107.
Am I a jerk? I went to one of those fireworks tents. I bought some fireworks a couple weeks ago. The total was $63.63. And I know some of us are better at some things than others, and everyone's not always good at math. But if you're at the register, you got to know a little bit, right?
A little.
Also, you should know how to use the cash register if your job requires you to use one. You type in the amount the customer gives you, you follow the instructions on how much change to give back. It's not that tough. Well, I gave the teenager working the register $70.65. Remember, the total was $63.63. He took the money and then stared at the cash register for a long time. Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to be good. After what seemed like an eternity, the kid opens the register and hands me my change. Again, it was $63.63. I handed him $70.65. I should have got $7.02. I got back $26.02, which I put in my pocket, said, thanks very much, and walked away. Does that make me a jerk?
I'm saying yes, it does.
You're saying it does. Let's go to Open Mic on the Rock 107 app. Am I a jerk?
Prospector, you took money that didn't belong to you, regardless of the kid's mistake. Yes, you are a jerk.
Got another one from Open Mic from Joe and Taylor. Am I a jerk? Rock 107.
You could have taught him a lesson and still been honest. Yes, you're a jerk.
See, at first I thought I did teach him a lesson, but then he qualified it with still been honest. So, yeah, all right, fine.
Sneaky way to teach a lesson. So
Yep.
Mike on Facebook.com/Angry Prospector said, nope, not a jerk. Their incompetence, their loss.
Okay, I like that.
I don't know how I feel about that one, but Mike S. from my Facebook said, sorry, Prospector's a jerk this time. That's $19 he profited on a sale that might have cost that kid 2 hours of work because you chose to do the wrong thing.
All right, John from Greenfield on the Rock Lines. Am I a jerk? Rock 107.
In this case, you are a jerk. Only because this is a small mom-and-pop operation. This is their Super Bowl, all right? If this was a big box retailer or a publicly held company or worse yet, your insurance company, take it and run.
Oh, so I can steal from my insurance company or a big company, but not from the mom and pops? I mean, look, if you're saying it's not right to steal, then it ain't right to steal. You can call me a jerk, but don't try to mitigate it by saying, well, if you steal from people with a lot, it's like, well, this isn't Robin Hood, okay? I might have been a jerk, but I'm certainly not that delusional.
Christina from my Instagram, so that's Instagram.com/Kate_Rock107 said, I'm 50-50 on this one.
Okay.
It was kind of a expletive move.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, the person behind the cash register should have known what they were doing. There's no shame in using a calculator.
Absolutely not. Grab whatever tool you need to make that happen. You know, I just thought, hey, it's not right and it's not my fault. Here's a hard lesson for that kid. Sometimes life stinks.
Elaine from your Facebook said, I was with you until you pocketed the change. Maybe it was the kid's first day. Maybe he was short on the money or something like that.
Yeah.
You're definitely the jerk this time.
I'm the jerk this time. Amy from Scranton checking in on the rock lines. Am I a jerk? I get $26 in change when I should have got $7 in change. I pocket the rest and say, hey, thanks a lot, and walk away. Does that make me a jerk? Amy, what do you think?
Yes, sir, you are a jerk. And a thief. And a thief, Prospector.
A jerk and a thief. I didn't reach in the register. The guy who represents the business handed me the money. How is that a thief?
No. The young man accidentally handed you the wrong change. Knowingly, you took it. You're a jerk.
I'm a jerk, man. It's not looking good for El Prospectoro here. I'll tell you that, Kate.
Steve from your Facebook said, that's theft. Jerk move. Honesty is the way to go. See, I agree with that one.
Okay.
Gotta be honest. Linda said, yes, you could have explained to him how much, and then you would have gotten your total. Taught him a lesson.
I did teach him a lesson, a harsh lesson, that sometimes the world is a vicious, cruel place where when you make a mistake, other idiots will capitalize on it. And the question today of am I a jerk for pocketing $19 extra in change at a firework tent when the kid couldn't do the math? The answer is overwhelmingly yes. I'm a jerk.
Not so bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A child in Canada dropped a postcard to her grandma into a mailbox but forgot to add the stamp. She was at camp at the time, and one of the workers helped her put a sign on the mailbox alerting the mail person, and they even included a stamp with the sign. When the mail person saw the sign, spent some time digging through all the mails to find the postcard and put the stamp on it for the girl.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
Classic rock. Remember Whitney Houston's national anthem at the Super Bowl? Yeah, this was nothing like that. It's Prospector Show at Rock 107. Kate, have you heard about the national anthem at the Home Run Derby last night?
I saw bits and pieces of it this morning when I was on Twitter. Yeah.
Oh, so here's the thing. Obviously, they try to get like stars, some up and coming, whatever, for these big events. Major League Baseball decided Ingrid Andress should sing the national anthem at the Home Run Derby last night. This is a Grammy-nominated singer. She's got 2 country albums out. She's co-written songs for other people. I'd never heard of her till last night. And let me just tell you, not the first impression you want to make.
Yeah, I've never heard of her.
And what'd you think of her after seeing the national anthem stuff? Were you like, let me get that album?
No. Well, first and foremost, I only saw like a tiny clip of it before I had to jump in the car and come here.
All
but
right.
I saw the reactions of the players. That's what I saw.
Alex Bohm from the Phillies could not contain himself during the performance. I felt bad for her and for him and everything else. The song starts off okay, but the second half, a feverish nightmare, maybe. It was just terrible.
It's a little rocky.
Yeah, I mean, to put this whole thing in perspective, it's so bad that Fergie, who sang the horrible national anthem at the 2018 NBA All-Star Game, is like, yeah, all right, we're okay now. I can come out again. Look, you probably need to hear it to believe it, so we're going to split it into 2 parts. The first part, which is a little shaky.
Okay.
And then the second part, which is, whoa, there's a cliff.
Oh, say can you
Not great here.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed.
Not great there.
So what type
but
of...
not, like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think I could do any better than that, you know?
So what type of music does she, like, normally sing?
She is a country singer.
So it's country.
Right. She's doing this a cappella, and that ain't easy. This is a tough song to sing no matter what.
Yeah.
Here she is belting it out a cappella. It's ungood.
We hailed by the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad
Like it goes up and down.
Well, I don't know. I can't sing. So.
Like the next words out of my mouth were, I can't sing.
Right.
So who am I to judge?
I'll judge anyway, because I'm not on the stage trying to sing. So that's not a great note.
We're so gallantly straight.
Oh my.
Yeah, this is a 4-time Grammy nominee. Now we know why never a winner.
Oh.
And here's where it gets really bad.
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still
it's just shaky all the way, and I feel bad for her.
Did someone check on her? Is she okay?
I don't know.
Oh, my.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Oh.
Toughest part of the song coming here.
Land of the free and the home of the brave.
Oh, my.
Now we know that Trump isn't the only one with bleeding ears this week. Thanks for listening to Prospector's Prime Cuts podcast. Be sure to catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app, a free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.